What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about Kaguya and the possibility that she was actually born with the Rinnegan and so are the other Otsutsuki clan members. So yeah, we're going back in the past once again, but this time it should be worth it, so let's go. Now before we get into it, I just want you guys to know that all credit for this theory goes to Cycles over at, Cycles. He created the theory with his latest review of Boruto Chapter 46. So I'm going to link to his video in the description so you guys can go check him out and show him some support. Now I agree with most of what he said, but I also disagree with some of it as well. The theory is basically that Kaguya was born with a Rinnegan based on what we were presented with in Chapter 46, which showed us that when Kaguya came to Earth alongside Kaguya Otsutsuki, she already had the third eye. So this proves that Kaguya didn't unlock the third eye when she ate the chakra fruit, which I wholeheartedly agree with. This could also mean that all Otsutsuki members are born with the Rinnegan, they just need to awaken it. Now you might be wondering how I came to this conclusion. Well, based on what we know, every Otsutsuki member we know of has a Rinnegan. Momoshiki and Urashiki came to Earth with a Rinnegan, and that's a fact. Even Kinshiki had a Rinnegan even though we never saw it, and that's because it was hidden behind his horn. Now how do we know that it was hidden behind his horn? How do we know for certain that he had a Rinnegan? Well, because he was using the abilities of the Rinnegan. Kinshiki was able to use space-time ninjutsu to travel to other dimensions, which we know is an ability of the Rinnegan. He was also able to absorb ninjutsu, which is how he charged his weapons, and that is also an ability of the Rinnegan. What really solidified this theory of Kinshiki having a Rinnegan is the fact that when Momoshiki absorbed him, he gained the Rinnegan on his forehead, similar to how Madara unlocked the Rinne-Sharingan on his forehead after absorbing the divine tree that was infused with Kaguya's chakra. And Kaguya also had a Rinne-Sharingan on her forehead, so this is the reason why when Madara absorbed the divine tree, he also gained the Rinne-Sharingan on his forehead because that's where it was on Kaguya. Now that brings us to Kaguya Otsutsuki. Did he also have a Rinnegan? The answer is yes, Ishiki definitely has a Rinnegan. We know this for a fact because he also has the ability to travel through dimensions and absorb chakra. We've seen him do it on multiple occasions, so this theory is pretty concrete. The only outlier here is Kaguya, and not that she wasn't born with the Rinnegan, it's a type of Rinnegan she was born with. Kaguya has a Rinne-Sharingan, which is a combination of the Rinnegan and the Sharingan. Well, at least aesthetically. This could be because she's of a royal bloodline, which is why she's called Princess Kaguya, so this could explain why her Rinnegan would be superior to theirs. Or it could be that she wasn't born with the Rinne-Sharingan in the first place. It could be that she was born with a normal Rinnegan and only unlocked the Rinne-Sharingan after consuming the chakra fruit. So this is where I disagree with Cycles. Based off information we've received from Chapter 46, he believes that with respect to Kaguya, Agoromo, and Ashura, everything we've known up until now, everything we've been told up until now is false. But is it? Not necessarily. Now if we go by what was adapted by Studio Period, with Kaguya unlocking the third eye after eating the chakra fruit and Agoromo distributing chakra amongst his followers, if we go by all of that, it could still line up with the new information we received from Chapter 46. Now the main issue is them depicting Kaguya unlocking the Rinne-Sharingan after eating the chakra fruit, even though Chapter 46 implies that she already had a Rinne-Sharingan when she came to Earth. The thing is, this is a non-problem because Chapter 46 didn't imply that she had a Rinne-Sharingan when she came to Earth. It implied that she had a Rinnegan. If we take a good look at this specific panel shown in Chapter 46, which is basically what we're basing this entire theory off of, it only shows that Kaguya had a third eye. We don't even know if it was a Rinnegan, but we can assume that because that's what the third eye normally is. And what we know about the third eye is that it can be concealed. So this would explain why the Kaguya we saw living with the humans didn't have a third eye. And come to think of it, she didn't even have her horns, which I assume can also be hidden. This is further backed by Mado, and he absorbed the divine tree and unlocked the third eye, but didn't reveal it until he was ready to cast the infinite Tsukiyomi using the moon, which I assume can only be casted if the third eye is actually looking upon the moon in order to reflect the Genjutsu. This leads me to believe that the Otsutsuki members have a base form similar to Kaguya when she mingled with the humans. Now all of this validates Studio Period's adaptation of Kaguya. Now it could be that Kaguya was only concealing her Rinnegan in order to blend in, and this could also mean that Kaguya only unlocked the Rinne-Sharingan after consuming the chakra fruit, which is what was depicted in Studio Period's adaptation. So I don't think that this revelation changes much to the already established story, it just adds more to it. Well, that's it for the video guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you agree that all Otsutsuki members are born with the Rinnegan and that Kaguya only unlocked the Rinne-Sharingan after eating the chakra fruit? Or do you believe that this is a whole lot of nonsense? Which would be fair because it could be. Anyways guys, I'm gonna end the video there because the background is getting noisy. But if you did enjoy the video, please drop a like down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to be notified of all my future uploads, as I will be uploading more My Hero Academia and Boruto/Naruto content. So I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.